You'll hear me say it time and time again. This is nothing that I do. Do not thank me for a thing. Thank the Creator and only the Creator. As He does everything. I do absolutely nothing. I got picked to be the megaphone for the Spirit. And I gladly do it for the people. Because it brings things to them. If you heal, it's only because you do it yourself. You make the decision to forgive. You make the decision to forgive everybody and everything, and you make the decision to make that change in your life. And the key there is work through them. And the only reason I believe that happens is because the Spirit can't physically touch us, in the sense, and they have to have contact with us. So they pick certain individuals. I don't know if we did something wrong as a child that we're being punished for, or we're just so ignorant that we're okay to do it. You know, sometimes I like to get my ego involved and think that I'm strong enough to do this. But in a sense, I'm humble enough to do it. I know that it's not me. I give all the credit in the world to look out to God. All the credit in the world to look out to the Spirit. Not me. I got a really funny feeling it's your brother.
Could be.
Did he steal things from you?
Does he still what?
Did he steal things from you?
When he was a kid, when he was doing drugs and stuff. And my mother and everybody else was close by.
He's saying he's sorry for stealing. You tag him to a motorcycle?
Mm-hmm.
Your mom doesn't have an urn or something at home, does she?
It's not an urn, it would be the box that my dad is in.
Get rid of that thing!
We're going to, we haven't got around to it. My dad didn't care, so then
Exactly! Get rid of that thing!
it's on the list of things to do.
Yeah, no. Get rid of that thing!
Yeah, yeah.
Is there a walking stick in that? Or is it a cane or a...
Probably. Cane, maybe?
It looks like it's got knots on it. Like a stick
We
with,
could call that a cane.
you know?
I think it was by the door for a weapon, but I think it was a walking stick.
Okay, start using it to walk.
Knew that was coming.
Both of you, start getting some exercise. Okay? The sedentary stuff's got to stop. And, you know, they're showing me a lot of movement with you guys. I mean, and it even goes into travel. You know, it's time to move. It's time to go. You got a bunch of weight to get rid of. Okay? And I'm not talking in the physical form. I'm talking about with all this stuff. You know? It's like you took in the stray.
Yep, all of them.
Oh yeah, it's because you get rid of one bird and then you pull on another one. You know? Find that forgiveness for yourself and help your mom to find that forgiveness and quit taking in the burdens. It's not worth it. It's just not worth it. You can't fix the unfixable.
As we just had this conversation on Friday, that's so funny.
You know, you just can't fix the unfixable.
You know?
You know, where you and your mom got this freaking thing that you have to fix this stuff.
Like I said, exactly the same conversation we had Friday. It's like, we're done.
Okay, why do I want to say 30 years? How long were your mom and dad married?
Probably.
Okay. She couldn't do it in 30 years?
You're right.
She can't do it for any of these other people either. It's time to go here, both of you. More importantly to her, because she needs to go have fun. It's time for her to go have fun. Does she get headaches or you get headaches?
Say again?
Who gets headaches, you or her? Yeah, lightening all this stuff up is the cure for all that. Okay? Well, which one of you have a specific question you want to ask?
Maybe I can. I don't know how to phrase it though. Did my dad deal with Bob Neal?
Why do I see water around your dad?
He's a fisherman.
That was my next question. I couldn't figure out if it was a sailboat or a fishing boat.
The ocean.
Okay.
Wherever we can find it.
So, your brother, I really get the feeling your brother has all the paperwork and...
Yeah, and the deal is done now. It's finally finished, but I always wondered about it.
You know, it is what it is, and what your brother said it is what it is, is what they're saying. Because they're together.
My dad and
It's showing them side by side.
Dad and Bob Neal.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they're both passed.
So there's no animosities, is what I'm seeing. Whatever it is, a done deal.
Yeah.
But whatever your brother's saying is just the way it is. It's like there's paperwork to prove it.
Yeah, there was. But it was a shitty deal.
But it didn't mean life or death. So it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Only money.
Yeah, exactly, and then that's their take. You know, it wasn't life or death, so it really doesn't matter. So, are you harboring resentments at your brother?
No, probably at Bob Neal. Well, yeah, at Bob Neal, because not only was he like ripping off my mother, but it caused such dissension between my whole family, my mother and my brother especially.
Okay, because Dad's saying this crap has to stop.
Yeah,
This crap has to stop.
it finally did with the settlement or the mediation or whatever. It just ended a couple weeks ago.
Okay, the paperwork has stopped.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
The emotion hasn't.
Right.
Okay, they don't care about the paperwork and the money. Okay,
Okay.
straight up.
The emotion.
It's the emotion stuff. It's time to offer apologies on your part and forgive everybody for everything and start healing. They don't care about any of the paperwork or any of the money or anything. This is about you enjoying the rest of life. It has nothing to do with anybody else right now. You need to do this for you to say it. As hard as it sounds and as unright as it sounds, he needs you to take care of you. Okay, it's very important. This can be the point where you either get really, really sick, emotionally, mentally, and physically, or you just grow away from it and enjoy life. And you need to make it peace. If you hold resentment, I can promise you, you will get sick. But they need you to do that for you. All right? If he can forgive him at that level, then this is much easier at this level. You don't want to take those regrets with you. There's a lot of distension there, and it needs to go away. It's not good. It's not healthy. Fake it till you make it. But know in your heart that that forgiveness is there. It really seems like it was out of everybody's control. It was like everybody just missed the loop on this one. And it became, why didn't you, why didn't you, why didn't you, why didn't you? And that's where all this distension comes from. It's just one of those things that's human error. And we need to write that off for that, for your own health, and for the health of your family. Because you're still going to have to deal with each other, because there's other stuff out there, but do it in a good way. You know, the trust has to be rebuilt, and all that stuff has to come back into play. It's not an easy road, but they really need you to do this, and you need to do this for yourself. He didn't ask much of you, and he doesn't think he's asking much of you now. Okay, he's saying he did everything the right way in his life, and then this happened to him, and he just got completely angry.
Could be my dad. He had a heart attack, and he was mad. But he wasn't mad, he didn't want us to see him. When my sister and brother went into the room, he got pissed off. And he did everything right.
And it's like he didn't want this to be the way it is.
No, yeah,
A whole lot of pride, a whole lot of dignity.
right, always feisty.
Okay, do you have a brother?
Yeah,
Because he wants to apologize to your brother. He said something very mean to him. Your brother needs to know that he's sorry for that. It was just, he was mad, he was hurt, he was scared.
yeah, my brother Holden.
He needs to let it go because he... It's like they just took his leg right out from underneath him. Your brother needs to know that he didn't mean it. He was just scared and hurt, and he didn't know what else to do.
Okay. Because that's one of the things that he was really, that's my brother's been holding on to for a long time.
It's making him somebody he's not. And I think the only way he's gonna get over that is to know that your dad did not mean that. Okay? He did not mean that. I want to thank everybody for everything, and thank you for allowing me to be that vessel to enter your lives. You know, and sometimes I feel really, really nosy because I get into some things that are so intimate and so private. But I also like to see the light come on when things get explained from the other side. And you watch people's heads go from here to listening to here when you see their eyes and you're able to make eye contact and know that what's being said is true and know that what's being said is being heard. You know, that's the most important part, that we don't make their effort